My name is Muhammad Izamairi bin Muhammad Fadi Ajazi, matrix number AA220092. So today, we group 5, we present about unmanned aerial vehicle. Next. First of all, I will introduce you about UAV. So unmanned aerial vehicle, UAV, are a class of aircraft that can fly without the onboard presence of pilots. UAV differ in two ways. Either they can fly autonomously based on a flight plan that has been pre-programmed using a sophisticated dynamic automation system, or they may be command via remote control. UAV are classified based on numerous factors such as configuration, engine type, weight, and range. UAV have a wide range of applications, including military, construction, image, video mapping, medical research, and rescue. Next. So I will pass to Amir Faisal to brief history of unmanned aerial vehicle.
My name is Muhammad Faisal bin Nizam, matrix number AA22128. I will present about brief history of unmanned aerial vehicle. So there are a few timelines during the past years. Firstly, the first idea, World War I, World War II, Cold War, and 21st century UAV. Next. So firstly, I will define UAV. UAV first came into general use during the 1990s, and UAV is used to replace remotely piloted vehicle where UAV has no pilot and RPV has a pilot. And basically, UAV are used for military before even the World War I started. Next. So where it started, the first idea of UAV. In 1903, with the first flight taken by the Wright brothers, developments in aviation accelerated, and soon the first unmanned aerial vehicle was created. It was the time of flying bombs, which is manned or unmanned aerial vehicle, or aircraft carrying a large explosive warhead, a precursor to contemporary cruise missiles, in contrast to a bomber aircraft, which is intended to release bombs and then return to its base for reuse. The flying bomb crashes into its target and it destroyed itself in its attack. During the First World War, it was very difficult to replace the lost airplanes and pilots, which happened quite frequently due to the mass introduction of warplanes. To solve this problem, military leaders started to think about using unmanned aircraft in certain missions. According to the theory of UTHM, a nation's resistance could be broken and a country could be defeated by terror bombings. The use of flying bombs seemed to be a good asset for this task. Next. So next, the World War I. The first prototype of such machine was linked to the American Elmer Sperry, which is the person in the picture on the bottom left. American Elmer Sperry created an aircraft that was controlled by autopilot. Military professionals saw big potential in the UAV and they gave 7 and Curtiss N9s to be mounted with this autopilot system. Curtiss N9s is the picture of the plane. First test flight were carried out in 1917 with a pilot in the cockpit. The pilot was responsible for the takeoffs and landings. However, the other phases of flight were guided by the autopilot. After flying 48 kilometers, the bombs were ejected, but it couldn't hit closer to the target than 3 kilometers. Another flying bomb, the Catherine Bug, was completed in the November of 1917. It was ordered by the US military and constructed by Charles Kettering, which is the person in the bottom right. The fuselage was created by Aubrey Wright. The control and navigation system was developed by the topics expert Elmer Sperry, who created the automatic airplane that was mentioned above. After takeoff, the small-sized biplane was guided by the automatism in the direction of the target, where when the preset time passed, the engine stopped, the wings fell down. The torpedo-shaped body filled with 80 kilograms explosive hit the target and exploded. The 40 horsepower 4-piston Ford engine could accelerate the aircraft to 100 kilometers per hour. Although the construction was successful, it didn't participate in the war because by the time the US military put it into service, the war had ended. Next. So next, World War II. After the outbreak of the Second World War, the military's demand for pilotless target vehicles started to grow rapidly. That's why the radio plane, codenamed OQ-2, was created in the US by Reginald Denny. OQ-2 is the picture on the bottom left, and Reginald Denny is the person in the picture. It was a monoplane made of wood and propelled by an air crew. The UAV could land with the help of a parachute if the data link was lost for some reason, a function that proved it to be a relatively developed model. Furthermore, it was able to take off from its landing gears on an ordinary runway. In contrast with the earlier UAVs, damaging could be avoided because of these features. Following this, several OQ models were made by Reginald Dennis Company. The most developed one of the series was the OQ-14, which remained in service even after the Second World War. OQ-14 is the picture on the bottom right. Next. Next, I will pass to Dennis Shaikar.
My name is Muhammad Dennis Shaikar bin Amban. Number matrix is AA220547. After World War II, the Cold War started. If everyone remember about OQ-2, radio plane in World War II, has been evolved by successful piston powered. When that time it will known as BT-2. After that, nuclear tests were also conducted in 1946. In that time, 8B-17 flying fortress has converted to the dawn to collect radioactive data on Bikini Atoll from the cloud. This B-17 flying fortress actually is a plane, but just modified to the dawn. After that, the Globe Aircraft Corporation, where it built many series of drones, started with KDG Snipe piston powered in 1940s, along with KD-2G, 3G, 4G, 5G, and 6G. But only 6G has emerged with size and configuration same with the BTT series. After nuclear tests, many types of plane has been modified, such as Lockheed P-18 jet to be a drone by the Sperry Corporation with complex system. But with the complex system, as a result, chance for accident is increasing at very high rate. Then I will pass to the Amir back.
Next.
So back to me, 21st century UAV. In our century, stealth capability of fighter aircraft is a basic requirement, as well as integrating the onboard system into one complex unit. This extra capability is best represented by the MQ-9 Reaper UAV of the United States. The MQ-9 Reaper is a picture of the plane. And for best suspension, it can be mounted with the AGM-114 Hellfire air-to-ground missile, GPU-12 laser, or GPU-38 JDAM satellite guided bomb. Next.
Okay. Okay. My name is Muhammad Syafiq Aiman Mizali. My number metric is AA221936. Okay. I will present about advantage. Okay, first is UAV technology help scientists for to do research at dangerous place such as volcano or jungle. Okay, second, UAV technology also help in agriculture sector. UAV technology help farmer to fertilize their crop using drone, and this is good news for farmer because it can save their time. Okay, next. Okay, next is military sector. We can take example from crisis Ukraine and Russia. Technology UAV from Ukraine was destroyed many of technology Russia, and this is a very good example for military sector because drone is a tough technology for do a military. Okay. Next is video and photo. Photographer, I think photographer is a good sorry. We can use UAV technology for doing video and photo. Photographer can take a good picture and detail to his project or something else. And I think this also help for engineering because engineer can take a site photo for their project or presenting. Okay, I will pass to Aiman for this advantage. Thank you.
UAV also have their disadvantage, such as first, privacy. UAV may be controlled and taken over. Additionally, they have the ability to enter restricted areas like military base and airports. Drones can be used for convenience surveillance. However, when by outside parties, disadvantage might turn into disadvantage with serious dispersion. Second is radio wave. Fly drone close to the big buildings in the city avoid interference with the communication because these structures absorb radio signals. Any drones may be experienced signal lost power if anything or someone moves in front of it. Your drone won't crash to the ground if you stay inside the designated flying region and don't leave its range. Lastly, about power. Longer flight lengths require advancement in battery and engine technology. Extend flight periods and expand the uses of your technology by creating and producing lightweight components for system.
So it's my turn. My name is Muhammad Syamil bin Sabri. My metric number AA221302. So I will talk about the summary of the UAV. With this consideration, we can conclude that UAV can frequently land on the edge of cultivate land and don't need a special airport or navigation station. They can work effectively in rocky terrain and on tiny area of land. Compared to conventional manned aircraft, they have lower operational expenses since they require fewer flight crew members, have lower labor costs, and require less frequent maintenance. Beside that, for each of these factors, a bright future for UAV in agriculture is predicted by the analysis. Additionally, real-time high-definition 4K streaming will be possible thanks to the new 5G radio standard, as will the integration of smart camera with more advanced artificial intelligence capabilities. I think that's all from us. Thank you.